Hey everybody, Aaron at Warmoth here, and today we're going to be talking about all of Warmoth's sparkly green finishes. So it's kind of funny, every time we're sitting around in a conference room somewhere talking about the finishes that we want to do for a limited run or whatever, we always end up saying, let's not do green because green isn't very popular. A lot of people don't like green, but I counted them today, and Warmoth actually offers 14 different greens as standard menu options. So I think deep down, we know that people do really like green, but for some reason we get scared of it for limited runs. So I'm curious, would you or do you already own a green guitar? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really curious to find out how you guys feel about it. Anyway, the first greens that I'm going to talk about today are the flake greens, and this one here is Goblin Flake. And it's very easy to tell from the rest because it's such a nuclear green. It's really, really bright. The flakes are super big, and it's fairly eye-popping. And to me, it reminds me of, when I was a kid in the 70s, they had this toy called Slime, and it came in a little garbage can, and if you're old enough, you probably remember it. Well, this totally reminds me of the color of green slime. And if I remember right, they even did like a sparkly slime release at some point, which looked exactly like this. And the other flake that we do is green flake, which is a much more traditional looking green. The flakes are just a little bit smaller, and it is really cool looking. From there we go to the metallics, which obviously aren't as sparkly as the flakes, but they still have that certain sparkliness to them. And this first one here is Sherwood green. And of the two metallic greens that we do, this one is more on the blue side. And this one is more on the yellow side. This is Shamrock green. And when you think of the word shamrock, this is pretty much the green that comes to mind. It's probably the most cheerful green of all the greens that we offer. And last, but definitely not least, is Candy Green. And Candy Green is easily my favorite of the whole bunch. It is such a deep, luscious looking green, and I especially love it on the diamondback body. In fact, if you go to Unofficial Warmoth, one of the guys there, Fat Pete, has a diamondback body that he did in Candy Green, and he won Guitar of the Month a while back with it, and it just looks killer. This one here looks equally killer, maybe even a little more killer because it's routed for a Floyd Rose. This is going to make somebody a great guitar. And then here are all the sparkly greens side by side so you can compare. And that is everything you need to know about Warmoth's sparkly green finishes. If you have any more questions, make sure and check out our website or give our customer service reps a call. And until next time, keep on picking!